Yeah, you don't fucking talk shit, guy. Welcome back, you inglorious bastards and magnificent bitches. It is I, Comeau, and we're just gaming for another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Last time Henry got his ass kicked trying to show his skills. So, what the fuck time is it? Let's wait 6 hours. And then we're gonna head back there and try and fuck that dude up again. Cause yeah, that would suck ass. They kept unlocking on and shit. I fucking hate that shit. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Come here, dog. There's my horse. Let's grab some flowers. Mount. Items. I want to put some flowers on my horse. Might as well activate the perks that we have, right? I'll send that to the horse. Alright, now let's try this again.
Yeah.
Why do you have a fucking torch, you fucking piece of shit? It's
yeah.
Like...
yeah. Yeah.
Alright, where the fuck are we going from here, huh?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
There we go. We want to get some heavy.
Yeah.
What? What you say, bro? Put him down. Yeah, you don't fucking talk shit, guy. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge, get all this stolen shit onto the horse, and then head back over to where we were headed. Let's finish that. So that's... let me eat that. Horse. 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 Oh, I think this is that camp, right? Yeah. Alright. I'm fat, though. People are fucking... Wake the fuck up, you lazy bastards. Ugh. I swear to God, man. Sometimes people are just lame. I'm pretty sure people back in the day didn't wake up at 10 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm pretty sure people were first light kinds of people. Yeah, let's talk to this fool. Challenge you.
I want to challenge you again.
If you like. Reckon you've improved?
I reckon I have.
We'll see then. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll have got worse. Let's do it then.
Why is it like, how do I block? That's not what I want to do. I want to fucking
shit.
block. Did we win?
You didn't fare badly at all, I must say.
Nice.
You can ride with us.
All right, good. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
All right. Let's tell me about yourself now. How about...
So
the
Radzig
Rickwold
told me
family?
the Rickwold family lost its wealth. How did that happen?
There's all sorts of ways to become impoverished. Nothing easier. Especially when your father's a fool. And your mother's mad as a bat.
Oh.
But it's a long and twisted story. We took our name from Rickval Castle. But that actually belonged to the convent of the Poor Clares in Tynitz. And my father only leased it. You see, he knew the abbess there since they were young. Knew her very well. There was even talk that she only joined the order because her family wouldn't let her marry him. Anyway, whether he was fucking her right there in the convent, or he just took a lot of interest in scripture, he spent an awful lot of time in Tynitz.
Maybe a bit of both.
Oh, he might have been after a bit of both.
Sinning and confessing all in one place. Well, I can see the convenience of it. Anyway, my mother never had strong nerves. Truth be told, her sanity was always shaky. Pa's escapades drove her cuckoo entirely. Then, one frosty December morning, I was woken by screaming and smoke. I looked out the window. I saw my mother there, in the courtyard, wreathed in flames.
Jesus Christ.
Behind her, the stables, the farm buildings and the tower were burning too. And she just stood there, shrieking with laughter.
Christ, that sounds like a scene straight out of hell.
Hellish it was, I can tell you. Me and my sister Adela and a few servants managed to get out before the whole place went up. I couldn't get to my father. Or my little brother. Poor lad was only 7. My sister and I were left destitute after the fire.
Jesus
Then my
fucking
cousin,
Christ.
Adam of Drevich, took us into his castle. A few weeks later, he offered to buy what was left of our estates and sell me a small fortress near a Kovnik. It was a great relief. We suddenly had some hope of a future again. So I told my sister about it. And it was the biggest mistake of my life. A week later, the two of them announced to me they were getting married. And all that was left of our estates, lands, woods, villages, Adela was to get it all as a dowry.
But surely that was for you to decide. You were the head of the family, right?
Aye. Only I barely had 17 years under my belt. and I'd just lost everything. Of course, I argued with them, and that was the only excuse they needed to kick me out of Drevich too.
That's pretty harsh.
You're telling me. But I'm not complaining. As my pa always used to say, if you can turn your hand to something, you never be lost. I doubt it ever crossed his mind how often I'd remember those words.
How do owe Sir
What about your
Radzig?
debt to Sir Radzig? How did that come about?
A twist of fate, lad. I was fighting in the hostilities between the House of Schallenberg and the town of Colleen. Some trade dispute it was, and I fought under the Schallenberg colours. In the end, the two sides negotiated a truce, and I rode to Colleen with the delegation that was to parley there.
Okay.
We stopped off at an inn on the way, and it was there that I met Radzig Kobyla. I could tell at first sight he was a man after my own heart. A likeable rogue, with a sharp mind and a merry soul. We spent the whole night drinking together and talking, and in the morning we set off together, with sore heads, but in good temper, since he was travelling to Colleen same as I was. Only, once we reached the city gates, they arrested me on the spot. Seems the burghers had it in for me, since I'd been making their lives hell for a good 6 months. On the other hand, I was a member of the peace delegation, so by rights, they shouldn't have even looked at me sideways. And then it hit me why Radzig was there. Colleen is a royal city, so he was there to represent the king's interests.
I see. So he was on the other side.
That's right. Anyway, they threw me in a dungeon, and a few days later word reached me that the Schallenbergs had reached an agreement with the burghers. Only part of the deal was they would give them my head. And I'd surely have ended my days swinging from the town battlements if it hadn't been for Radzig. He liked me, and he could see it was a dirty trick, so he somehow squared things with the city council.
Lucky for you.
Indeed. I owe my life to Radzig, and I'll never forget it. He's asked me twice before for help. This is the third time, and how could I refuse him?
All right. You already told me about the family, about the members of...
I'd like to ask about your men.
Ask away.
All right, well, let's talk about...
What about
Dangler.
the fellow they called Dangler?
I've never ridden with a better man, I can tell you. He doesn't say a lot, but for
I
that,
can
he
tell that
listens
this
all the better.
episode's going to be a lot
Nothing
of fucking
escapes him.
talking to people.
So he scouts for you?
Not just that. It's happened more than once. I was closing a deal with someone, and Dangler told me after that he didn't like the smell of the fella. Nearly every time he was right. And the fellow tried to stab me in the back afterwards.
Damn. I need somebody on that, like my team.
Those Behrman brothers are quite a pair.
Indeed they are. There's no more mercy in them than in...
Well, a bear.
a bear. If I told them to skewer you on the spot, they'd do it, without batting an eyelid.
Jesus.
That was going to be my response.
They'd argue
Henry.
first about which one of them got to do the job. But they're as obedient as a huntsman's dogs. Real soldiers, the pair of them. Reliable,
Good
as
to
long
know.
as they don't get too drunk. Then there's no keeping them under control. But nobody's perfect.
Stefan?
What can you tell me about Stefan?
Fletching, for one thing, he's a very resourceful fellow.
How did he come to join your band?
Well, let's just say he was in the right place at the right time. You'll find he has quite a knack for that.
What exactly happened?
Sorry, I'd love to tell you the whole story, but I'd be betraying his trust.
Oh, now you've got me curious. Maybe
Maybe
I
we
should
should
ask
ask
him
him
myself.
Sure, why not? Our Fletch does love to converse.
The stone?
What about that dumb one? How did he end up with you?
The stone? Oh, he just kind of tagged along.
Just like that?
Aye, just like that. We were riding from Olomouc to a castle past Kladsko, when we ran into him and some other wayfarers camping along the way. You know how it goes.
Hey, fuck these
We made
people, I'm going
acquaintance
with
with
you
them,
guys.
had a drink or two. Then we travelled on together. After all, there's safety in numbers.
I'm not sure I'd be thinking that if I ran into you lot on the road.
We might have done some things I ain't proud of, but wayfarers are sacred even for me. Anyway, our fellow travellers dropped off along the way. One in Mohelnitz, one in
Yeah, see,
Schoenberg.
I'm glad they didn't catch
and the
us
rest in
fucking
Gladstone.
murdering that fool.
Except for the stone. He stuck with us the whole way. The fellas kept asking him what he was after. But of course he never said a word. When we were approaching Barsdorf, I ordered the men to get rid of him. I had some business at the castle, and I didn't want any strangers sticking their noses in. Stefan tried to tell him nicely, but he just sat there, staring like he was turned to stone. That's when we gave him the name. Then the Bearman brothers tried to get him off his horse. He booted Jan in the face and knocked him out cold. Then he jumped down and felled Petter with one punch. A man who can do that is a man you want on your side.
So we kept him.
So we kept him.
Weren't you worried about having a stranger in your band? Especially one who didn't talk.
No, I figured if he can't talk, he can't tell. Besides, I've had worse.
Jakey.
What about Jakey?
Jakey, that boy will be the death of me. You've got to be tough on him, or he's good for nothing. But I'm fond of him, in a way.
Like a son?
I wouldn't go that far. But I've no family of my own. And unlike those other cutthroats, he seems to me like a good lad.
What is
You're
my
pretty hard
phone?
on him, though. And the others keep him on his toes, too.
The boy needs a firm hand. I was like him once, and I got the same too. If we let him be, we'd end up with a third bear man. And who'd want that?
True. 2 is more than enough.
All right, let's go back. Let's talk about your family again.
So Radzig told me the Rickvold family...
There's all sorts of ways to become impoverished.
Oh, he's
Oh.
just going to repeat the same shit
It's a
over
long...
again.
You see... Anyway,
Oh,
Well, nobles can be very...
not my old man. He cursed... Anyway,
please.
my mother never had strong nerves. Truth be told.
Yeah, okay. So
Then,
he's gonna
one-
do now, he's just
Christ.
gonna repeat the same
Hellish
shit.
it was. My sister and I... A few weeks later... It was a great... A week later...
But surely...
Aye. You're telling me.
Back. And we're gonna end the dialogue. Let's go talk to some other peoples. Talk to some other peeps. Tell me about yourself.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Why Dangler?
Why do they call you Dangler?
Because Comeau found me dangling on the end of a rope.
Ah, I see. So, he saved you from execution?
I wouldn't call it an execution exactly. At the time I was squire to the Lord of Buzitz. There was a proper knight for you, full of ideals and honour. I looked up to him as a hero. Then in one skirmish he was killed, and the foe took me captive. They stood me on a shaky wooden cross with my hands tied behind my back and a noose around my neck, for amusement. Then they rode off laughing.
But how long were you stuck there?
I couldn't tell you.
The
Hours,
kind of world you live
maybe
in?
days. In the end, everything started going black. I could feel the devil pulling me down by the legs.
Jesus! How on earth did you survive?
I didn't. When Comeau found me, he says I was dead as a doornail. They cut me down, took the rope off me, and someone gave me a kick and I coughed and came back to life. Sort of.
Jesus, okay. Can we talk? Can't talk to stone. Yes, I'm Radzik's man. What do you got, Jakey? What's going on?
What is it, Jakey?
The stone wants to talk with you, if you can call it that. Probably about that ring.
What ring?
Ah, no one told you about it. The fellas call it the Ring of Bacchus. It's a kind of game we play. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless bauble. But when we're at the tavern, Kuno pays everything for the man who has the ring. So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other. Well, actually, just the others. They won't let me play. Comeau says I'm too young to get boozed up.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But I don't have the ring, so why does the stone want to see me?
He probably wants you to steal it from someone. Since you're new, the fellows will talk to you, and it won't be suspicious.
All right, I'll have a word with him. Hey, Jakey, can you tell me something about yourself?
Want to get matey, eh? Sure, Henry. What do you want to know?
How did you end up in Comeau's
How did
band?
you end up in Comeau's band?
Well, I used to be a baker's hand in Prague, but all the other fellas were always on my back, always swearing at me. Sometimes
Gotta
they
know
even
who
beat
I'm
me
riding
up,
with,
took
guys.
everything I
You
had.
gotta listen
To
to
make
it.
a bit of coin, I started going to the tavern
'Cause I
across
gotta
the road,
decide whether I wanna
entertaining the
fucking
rich
kill
gents
him
with
or
jokes, playing the
whatever.
fool. Sometimes someone would throw me a half-groschen. One time, Comeau turned up there, and I got to talking with him. When I told him all the shit I was getting at the bakery, he offered to take me with him.
I bet you were glad to get out of there.
Yeah, though it's not like they give me much peace here either. It's all,
Jakey, come here. Jakey, go there. Jakey, get that.
It couldn't be worse than a baker.
Well, surely you can't be any worse off here than in the bakery.
no. Only, at the bakery, the worst I ever got was a beating. It's not like my life was in danger. But here, when those Beerman brothers are drunk, I have to keep well out of sight.
Were they bullying you?
How come they bullied you at the bakery? It's usually the shy ones bullies pick on. That's not exactly you.
Not now, maybe. I learned a thing or two since then.
Oh, come on, you, shy? You just said you were playing the fool and telling jokes in the tavern.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. They picked on me because I'm an orphan. The parish priest of St. Apollinaire's in Prague found me as a baby in the church one winter's morning. I spent half my childhood in parish houses and half on the street.
I see. That must have been tough.
It still is tough, I can tell you that.
Alright, well then we're done. Yeah, right. Let's go talk to the Beerman brothers. Oh, let's get some Mettle. St. James, no, St. John's, and some marigold, oh, no, poppies. That should be enough for our buffs. And let's go talk to the Beerman brothers. Oh, more nettle. Sir Comeau, we've already talked to. Stefan Fletchling, okay. What do you got going on?
Stefan, can you tell me something about yourself?
What is it you want to know, youngster?
How did you end up with Comeau's
I'm
band?
curious how you ended up in Comeau's band.
You noticed I don't exactly fit in with this pack of felons and reprobates, huh? Unfortunately, you can't always choose your company, can you?
Not really.
No, I suppose not. But how did you come to be with them?
Oh, well, I'd love to tell you, but Comeau insisted we keep that between the two of us. And I'm not one to break a confidence.
Oh. But, well, Comeau said it was you who wanted to keep it secret.
Really? Are you sure about that? You must have misunderstood him.
No, I don't think so. At least... Oh, never mind. So, where did you live before? What did you do?
Fuck
I used to
it!
live in a town before. Back there I was doing something very different.
What the fuck?
Although, now I think of it, maybe it wasn't that different in a way. If you know what I mean.
I really
Actually,
don't.
I haven't the foggiest idea what you mean. You don't give anything away, do you?
Me? I'm an open book, lad. Ask me anything you like, and I'll give you an honest answer. Go on.
Maybe another time. My head's starting to spin.
As you wish. Shame, though. There's nothing I enjoy more than conversing.
Back. Let's play some dice.
I hear you like a game of dice.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll get...
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is. That's it.
Oh, I should have did that.
This'll be the one. Now I'm for the chop.
Score and roll again. Score and roll again.
Come on, it's time I had a throw.
We'll pass.
Don't be such a coward.
Oh, nice.
Your turn.
Score and roll again. Nice.
Come on, it's time I had a throw. Not afraid of anything, eh? That's it. This'll be the one. That's all.
Score and roll again. Score and pass. We're gonna fuck this dude up. Ooh, nice, nice guy, nice.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I didn't.
Ooh. Not even sure what's going on here, but we're doing pretty damn good. Oh, man, he's starting to get better.
This'll be the one. Hmm.
2,000, that's all you got? Score and roll again. Score and roll again.
Come on, it's time I had a throw. It's not so bad after all.
Shit.
That's it. No luck tonight.
Yes! Fucking sweetness! Gotta get some points on the board.
This'll be the one.
Come on, guy. You can fuck up. Bust, 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 bust. Choke, choke, choke.
Finished.
Ah, Henry, my man.
That's it. Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I didn't.
It's too late, my man. One, two, three. Storm pass. Yeah, we got this. We got this.
Well, of all the fucking...
Just need 200, Henry. Three of a kind or one. Okay, we're learning the game. All we need is another one, Henry.
It'd be faster if you closed your eyes and threw. We'll see.
Just need 100, Henry. Fuck. Fuck. Don't come back, bruh. Don't do me like that, bro.
No point in pushing it.
Oh, you should have pushed it.
Damn!
Dangler? No, I'm looking for the Beerman. Are you the... Oh, that's the stone. We're not doing that class yet. Let's talk to this Beerman guy. Tell me something.
Can you
about
tell me
yourself.
something about yourself, Jan?
Why not? I haven't been to confession for a while.
How'd you end up with Comeau's band?
How did you end up in Kuno's band?
It's nothing new for me and my brother. We've been fighting for coins since we were old enough to carry swords.
Most of
Last
us
time
do, my
we
man.
rode with one Lombardian by the name of Collini. All over Bavaria, Austria and that.
What happened? Did you fall out?
Nah, we just wanted to come back to Bohemia. You know how it is. Where no one understands a word you say, it ain't worth a damn.
Where are you two from?
You and Petter seem very close.
As brothers should be, lad.
Nah, to tell the truth, I'd never have guessed the two of you came from the same mother.
Oh, we've got the same ma, all right. I ain't got no ma, and neither does he. And the same goes for our pa. It's probably Satan himself.
Oh. I'm a bit confused. You're not actually brothers?
We might be. We might not. A band of mercenaries found us in a village when I was still a baby, and Petter hardly walking. Playing in the dirt together we was. Their leader took a shine to us for some reason. He took us away and raised us up. Raised us with swords for playthings and ale for mother's milk. A few years later, he was killed in Saxony. The band fell apart, but we joined another right away. That's the way it's been, ever since. Over and over.
So you two never had... Well,
A normal life. We ride from one fight to another, risking our necks and killing who they pay us to kill. That's normal for us.
Always has been. Alright, let's go talk to your brother. No. No. Where'd he go? No. No, don't. How am I overloaded? Petra, Bearman. This is who we were looking for.
Tell me something about yourself.
What do you want to know?
How'd you end up
How
at
did you and
Kuno's
Jan
band?
end up with Kuno?
Me and my brother been riding with coin men since we was little. This was just another mercenary band for us. But Kuno seemed like a decent kind of fellow who'd treat us fair.
I think the last thing we're going to
Your
do
brother
after
was
talk to
saying
him
you rode before
is
with
go talk
some
to the
Kalini
stone
fella.
and
He did,
maybe
did
do
he?
the pickpocketing.
Did he tell you why we finished with him?
We're gonna sleep
Yeah,
first.
he said you missed Bohemia.
Ha Miss Bohemia! That's good. But it ain't far from the truth. Jan missed any place where he wouldn't have a band of furious Italians looking to skin him alive.
Ah. He did something to anger them.
Oh, aye. While Collini was away, he broke into the trunk where the coin was kept. Took it all and wagered it with a fellow who claimed his bear knew how to dance, and lost it all.
The bear knew how to
really
dance.
did dance.
Aye. The costliest Chardash we ever watched. We had to get the fuck out of there before Collini came back, and had the two of us dancing on the end of a rope.
I like these guys. Yeah, let's go to quests. Tricks of the trade, right? No. Undo that. Lost in the woods. Wanna talk to Stone. Alright, let's now go talk to Stone.
Jakey sent me to you. Something about a ring?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you want me to get it from someone?
Mm-hmm.
Who has it? Jakey?
Kuno.
You mean Kuno?
John Bearman.
Jan Bearman?
Petra Bearman.
Peter Bearman?
Fletchling.
I didn't quite... Is it fletching?
So that means it's Dangler.
Does Dangler have it? Alright. How should I get it?
Well, let's find a place that we could sleep, get a save under our belt. Let's get a 3-hour save under our belt. Or not. Alright, so now we gotta find Dangler.
Why are you creeping around like a footpad?
Hey, I want the Ring of Bacchus. I heard you have it.
So you come and ask me for it. That's a novel approach.
Well, you don't just have to steal it from each other. Why not play for it?
I don't play dice, but we can duel for it.
Alright.
All right. Why not?
I'll wager the ring, and you put up some groschen, all right?
Oof. Yeah, that's
Sure.
fine.
I'll wager that.
That'll do it. Well, now it's something worth fighting for, so you better watch out. Give up!
Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't mean to do that. Huh? Oh my god! Ooh.
God, peachy! Ha! Go ahead and gather.
Ooh. You got Henry! Oh man, Henry! Oh my god! No. Ow! Ow! Ooh. I don't even know how to block anymore.
What's up?
Oh, why'd you? Oh my god. Whew. That's not what I wanted to do. Ah, Henry! He started unlocking again, unlike the last.
Hey up. The pleasure was all mine.
Now I have to look up how to
Try again
fucking
sometime.
block again. I've been hitting all kinds of fucking buttons. What the fuck is the blocking? Oh my god. End the dialogue. Fucking Jesus Christ. The internet can't help me. The game can't help me. Put your sword up, Henry. Yeah, so I don't know why that wasn't working. Now we have to go heal ourselves and come back to this. But I guess we're going to end it here. As always, I'm Comeau, and we're just gaming. See you in the next one. Peace.